Hey, it's your boy Jay, bona fide member of the Dirt Sheet Press, and here are some stories you may have missed this past week being a casual wrestling fan. Elimination Chamber was just over a week and a half ago, but there are still some major stories coming out of the pay-per-view. If you didn't know, Sami Zayn was unable to secure the undisputed Universal Heavyweight Championship by losing to Roman Reigns. Several thought Sami should get a rematch at WrestleMania, but that spot is already taken by Cody Rhodes as he was the winner of the Men's Royal Rumble. But Sami Zayn will be getting a rematch against Roman versus those titles at a house show coming up in Canada. Will Sami Zayn be able to defeat Roman Reigns? Or will we be able to see exactly where Sami Zayn's character will be going when it comes time for WrestleMania? Also coming out of the pay-per-view, there was a major beef between AEW owner Tony Khan and interviewer Ariel Helwani. Tony Khan called Ariel Helwani a biased journalist as Ariel Helwani hosted the pre-show for WWE that took place in Helwani's hometown of Montreal, Canada. Also, several shots were fired at Tony Khan throughout the broadcast, as Michael Cole said Ariel Helwani, the journalist, had asked the tough questions even if you don't want to answer them, referring to the famous interview between Tony Khan and Ariel Helwani, where Tony Khan refused to answer several questions. Ariel Helwani thought there would be some heat on him backstage within WWE as he took to Twitter and called Tony Khan Snowman. However, that is not an issue whatsoever, as several backstage now call Ariel Helwani a legend for making that comment. It's WrestleMania season, meaning several re-debuts will be taking place soon within WWE. Several people have been waiting for the return of Naomi, ever since Mercedes Moné, formerly known as Sasha Banks, made her return to the ring in New Japan Pro Wrestling /Stardom. However, Naomi has not been back, as there's been rumors of her having a shoulder surgery and still recovering. There is a possibility, though, that she should be healed in time to make a return at the Raw after Mania. Also in talks for a return to WWE is the AOP. The AOP was released from WWE during the massive releases in 2020. This is very exciting, as when the AOP was at the top of their game, it was during the Black and Gold NXT era, which is being booked by current head of creative Triple H. Also, Paul Ellering, former manager of the AOP, is legitimately managing AOP in these contract negotiations for a return to WWE. Also, it's looking like AJ Styles and the Club will be returning as a unit at the Raw after Mania. AJ Styles and the Club were beefing with the Judgment Day until AJ Styles unexpectedly broke his foot. He has been healed up and cleared to return, but it looks like WWE is holding off until after WrestleMania. Next week on Monday Night Raw, they will be in Boston, Mass., which is just outside the childhood home of John Cena. John Cena is expected to make his return to set up a match with Austin Theory at WrestleMania. Several backstage are excited about this prospect, as many think that Austin Theory is the future of WWE and will be the guy to lead the company for the next decade. It is being said that top free agents are now not looking at AEW as favorable as they were just a year ago, after the all-out issue with CM Punk, Cody Rhodes jumping back to WWE, and rumors and stories coming out about the dramatic backstage problems that AEW is having. Many top stars are not an automatic lock to go to AEW. One of those is Switchblade Jay White. Over a year ago, everyone expected Jay White to immediately jump to AEW as soon as his New Japan Pro Wrestling contract was up. But ever since all of this came out about AEW, it now seems more like a 50-50 prospect if Jay White will even turn up in AEW whatsoever. Another one of those top stars is Kota Ibushi. Kota Ibushi seems happier to wrestle the independents than go over to AEW. Both of those stars were also rumored to make comments about joining WWE. WWE does have their sights on those two stars, but they also have their sights on a bigger star, which seems to be a higher priority for them. That wrestler is none other than Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega's AEW contract was set to be up just a couple of weeks ago, but has been extended for an unspecified amount of time due to the amount of time that Kenny Omega took off due to injury. It is said that Kenny Omega and Triple H have maintained a positive relationship ever since their negotiations in 2017 before the Elite started AEW. Is there a chance that Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks are headed to WWE sooner rather than later? It's starting to look that way. Finally, the new reincarnation of Ring of Honor has finally begun. Ring of Honor has had their first television taping since Tony Khan purchased the company in March of 2022. On February 25th and February 26th, Ring of Honor held several matches in Orlando to tape for their new television show, which will air on Honor Club. It is expected that these shows will be released by the end of this week on Honor Club. And Ring of Honor kept with tradition, as Jay Briscoe was in Ring of Honor's first ever match. Mark Briscoe was in this new reincarnated version of Ring of Honor's first ever match by defeating Slim J. But those just aren't the facts. Those are the dirty facts. The Dirt Sheet News!